What's up, Rippers? Back with another video. Been a while since I had anything posted. I apologize for that. I got stacks and stacks of videos, man, that I got to get up here. I just haven't had the luxury of having the time to be able to sit down and do it with everything going on the last couple of weeks. That being said, there is a video that I do want to get up immediately. I also do have a year-end review video that I want to get in, not just talking about the Cloud Ripper, but just kind of what has took place in the last 12 months with vaping. But we'll get to that later. What I do want to do a shout out to is my girl Valerie at Vape Classique in Quebec, my French connection. She had sent me a package a while back to do a review on. I did a review for her cocktail line. Very, very happy with the juices. They were so different than anything I've ever tried. She sent out another package for me to do another review on. God love her. The first thing I want to point out, anyone that knows me knows that I do have a fetish with e-juice bottles. So when I opened my package in my vape mail, what I was introduced to was this. And I was like, what am I opening, e-juice or crayons? And I just laughed hysterically when I opened up the package and saw these. There is one missing. I had to hook up my brother, Bradley Harper. One of the juices that were sent out was Moab, I think is how she pronounces it. It was her version of green energy drink. It was spot on. I tried a couple of different versions of green energy, and honestly, they weren't green energy. They were almost Red Bull. So nobody that I've tried really hit the green energy drink flavor spot on. Hers was spot on. It tasted, it smelled, it almost even had the tint to it of Green Monster. It was dead on. So I had to hook up one of my guys, Bradley Harper. He loved it. So I hooked him up with that bottle. But the other ones that were left were King Richard. Do I have King here? Yes. King Richard. This guy is very unique. It's 50-50, 5 milligrams. I did hit it on the dripper, and I did have it in the tank. All of my reviews are done both tanks and with drippers, so we can determine. That's what we're here for. Not just a review, but to wean out the good and the bad for you guys. So I always do reviews on juices on both methods. King Richard is lime, orange, and mango. Oh boy. It is very refreshing. Even the smell, it smells like fresh lime juice, is what I'm getting. And on the tongue, you get that citrus from it. All day vape, absolutely. Hands down, easy. Not a problem. King Richard. Awesome labels. One thing I want to point out, and everyone always says, you never give negative reviews on any product. Everything you get, you love. Well, I'm going to give a slightly negative review here. Valerie, it's nothing towards you, love. What it is I was looking over the labels when I got them. I should point out, this shop is based out of Quebec. French speaking. The only qualm I have with the bottles is everything, other than the labeling, the primary labeling, everything is printed in French, which is kind of hard to tell. No, I am actually lying. Let me check them all out. So I'm kind of lying. Her Italian line does have French and English, but looking at her Vape Classique house line, it looks like it's all in French. So 50-50 quant. The house line, maybe it's just the old labels, because Valerie did tell me, she's after the fact of sending them out, that the labels that she's currently using were updated. So maybe that's what the change was. So Valerie, send me a message, let me know so I can let people know. Not a huge deal, it's labels, guys. So the King Richard was the lime, orange, and mango. And again, it was a great vape, it was awesome. When she sent me the first package, she had sent me a bottle of her Valsan. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I didn't get to try it. It was 15 milligrams of nicotine. I can't handle that. It was too much. So the lovely Miss Valerie sent me out another bottle, 5 milligrams. So I hit this guy in the tank and the dripper slightly. The tank, whew, all day, not a problem. This is peach, orange, vanilla. Now, when I read the description, what I was expecting to taste was a Looper clone or like a Fruit Loops. It's not at all. The peach is very subtle. It's more on the exhale. The inhale, you're going to get a big blast of orange. So any of you guys out there who like the orange flavored juices, this is a must. You have to add it into your juice cubby. Please try this. Bottle's got a nice sheen to them now that I'm looking at the video here. That's awesome. Really makes the juice pop. Anyway, we won't worry about my fetish for bottles. Next up, and again, I don't want to slaughter this. I can see the bottom is Valerie. The top might be Madame Ussel. Madame Ussel. Madame Ussel Valerie. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a lick of French in my vocabulary. So Val will send me a message in a few minutes when this video comes up, you know, chewing me out about how I pronounce it. I'm sorry, Valerie. I'm trying my best. I really am for the French. So this guy, she named it after herself, and I understand why, because this is the best juice she sent me, honestly. This is a sweet, creamy, caramelized pistachio with Kentucky bourbon. Oh, man. The smell of it is almost like you get a box of chocolates. You open it up. There's that one chocolate in the box that has the stiff caramel in it. That's what this kind of smells like. And it vapes very similar too. The bourbon is very, very subtle. It's just a hint on the tongue, on the exhale. You're getting that creamy pistachio taste on the inhale. Full flavor. All day, your coffee in the morning, your drink maybe in the evening. This is the guy that you're going to want. Phenomenal. So, the other flavor she sent me, and she's recently doing some upgrades to her website. Website looks phenomenal. The menu that she had sent me a while ago, I can't find this on it. Bar Me, I think it's called. Now, I was vaping this, and honestly, what I think it is, it's a tobacco blend with some sweetness in there. I want to even say, it's hard to pick out what that sweetness is, but I'm almost positive this is going to be a tobacco blend flavor. So Valerie's going to get at me and tell me exactly what the flavor profile is for this guy, and I will update it. I'm not a huge fan of tobacco flavors, but as far as flavored tobaccos go, I don't mind them, especially in the morning. I tried a tobacco line not that long ago. I think it was called Twin Sisters. They do the tobaccos that are mixed with like strawberries, peaches, stuff like that, and they're delicious. I loved it. This is not far off. It's a pretty good tobacco vape. So if you're looking for some hardcore tobacco flavors, try it out. So guys, I've done 2 reviews for Vape Classique at this point, and people, again, they're always knocking me. You never do a bad review. You never say anything bad. It's always positive. Guys, what you got to realize is I love this industry. Any juice that somebody's willing to send me, I'm going to try it. I'm going to find the positives in it that I do like. The worst I will say about Vape Classique's lines, and primarily it's the cocktail flavor. King Richard I got in here right now. Unreal. Yeah, the worst, sorry I got off top there, I need a little bit of a puff. The worst I will say is that her cocktail line is palate specific. It's not going to work for everyone. You got to have a taste for it because they all do have the liquors in it. A lot of whiskeys and stuff. So I built up a bit of a tolerance to it. And I got used to it. And her Apple Ski, I think it's pronounced Apple Sky, and her eggnog were just phenomenal. Bradley Harper will comment on this. He's tried a lot of her juices. Paul Grant can comment on this as well. He's tried a lot of her juices, and we had nothing negative to say about any of them. They were spot on. So Valerie, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've been great to deal with. Your customer service is amazing. Even after all the messages I've been sending to you, where's my juice? Where's my juice? You were great to deal with. I can't rave enough about that. And if anyone ever wants to get in touch with her for any reason, she obviously is based out of Quebec, but she speaks perfect English, so that's a bonus as well. So by all means, get some juice, get hooked up from her, guys. She has an amazing shop. I mentioned that in the first video that I did look at some pictures of her shop. Blew my mind. From where I'm at, I've never seen a shop like hers. Very comfortable, very warm feeling. She did a lot of work, and it shows off. She has a beautiful, beautiful location. So in the description, guys, if you're on my YouTube page looking at this, you will see all of her information below. On the Cloud Ripper page, you want to get any information about her, send me a message. I will hook you up. So I'm going to have some more videos posted. This is the first one of the new year, guys. So happy 2016. Let's hope that the year goes well for vaping. And I do have another video that's about to be posted shortly of what took place in 2015 and where we went. So as always, fear ye the Ripper.